That's why I only have 8 gigabytes in my system. I mean, 8 gigabytes. I can't even game with that.
Thank you, John, for sharing with us. It's greatly appreciated. Hi, my name is Snows, and I have a dirty keyboard.
I remember those days. We've been apart, but you always take it all away and put me through your crazy. Even if I wanted, I know that I shouldn't, but we always.
Hey, what's up guys? Snows here, and today I'm gonna show you how to clean keyboards. I have here my Force K85 from Gigabyte and my Corsair K7E RGB with the nice aluminum and the tramp stamp logo. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Let's find out how we can clean them up in this many steps. I don't know how many steps that is yet, so we'll figure it out together. All right, so step 1, shake out the keyboard. Shake it out. Try to get as much crud as you can. Oh my God, there is some crud in there. Shake it out. All right, that's kind of cruddy. Step 1.1, clean up your surface area. For step 2, I would highly recommend a keycap puller. Luckily, one of my keyboards came with one, so you're just gonna wanna remove the keys. Okay, not keys. Nope, that's keys from NCIX. See how much easier it is with a keycap puller? I've never done it before with a keycap puller. Just push down, pull up, it's out. So now that all of the keys are out, you can kind of take a look and just glance at how dusty not only your fingers are, take a look at that, but also how dusty the inside of your keyboard might be. If you have some crud, or if you have like anything under there, you'll see it right away. All right, so once all of your keycaps are out, get yourself a bowl or a Tupperware, whichever floats your boat, or sinks it since it's paper. Oh, it's floating. Once you got that warm water in, go ahead and put some dish soap in it and mix it all up. Add all of the keys. Don't forget your NCIX keys. Then give it a little bit of a mix. Make sure they're coated through and through. And then set it to the side and go wash your hands. Go get yourself your toothbrush, because God knows you need a new one, and start the brushing. You can also use a rag or use a combination of both. Personally, I use both. I would also recommend a vacuum, so you can vacuum at the same time as you brush all of the dirt up. I'm not using a vacuum because it's actually 2 a.m. here, so I'm just gonna go with the old rag and a toothbrush trick. Make sure you go between all of the switches. If the toothbrush is too big, go ahead and get yourself a cotton swab. If you have some gunk stuck, or you have an aluminum chassis like the Corsair K7E or the likes, go ahead and grab yourself some rubbing alcohol and a clean rag so you can go ahead and spritz it on it and get rid of any fingerprints or gunk. Now to clean the keys. You could let them soak, although this won't be the most effective method of cleaning them. What I do is I go ahead and grab my toothbrush, which I've just used on the dry keyboard, and I go ahead and brush the keys in all directions, all around, and put them in a separate bowl. Brushing the keys. So once all your fingers have wrinkled, go ahead and dry off these hands. Take your bowl of keys and go rinse them out. Pour a little bit of water in it and let the water drip out. Make sure you cover that drain hole so you don't lose a key, all right? Just don't make that mistake. Once that is done, go ahead and place your keys on a towel. All right, once that is done, if you have a backup keyboard, you can just let them dry here, but I'm impatient, so I'm gonna go get myself a second towel and I'm gonna put it on top. Also, if your towel's big enough, you can just fold it over. All right, so they seem mostly dry. Personally, if I wanna put them back in as soon as possible, what I'll do is just do that towel dry. Then before I put them back in, I go ahead and give it a 2 blows in it, and then I go ahead and stick it in. All right, so I waited a few hours just to make sure the keys were dry, and now it's time to put them back in. I made a mistake. I gotta pull out some keys and come back. So it's done, the keyboard is clean, it's assembled, although I won't use it until tomorrow, simply because there was still some water when I was putting the keys back together, and I just want to make sure that it's bone dry. So I'm not going to use it for the next maybe 12, 24 hours. I've got a backup keyboard, so make sure you let the keys dry. It's very important, but god damn, look at that result. I mean, it looks so good. Let me show you some B-roll. You see that? That's a clean keyboard. A really clean keyboard that I have to take this narration voice so that the B-roll will make any sense. This looks good now. Alright guys, so all my keys are back. Come on man, the joke is over, you can go away. Come on. So that's it for the guide. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching me clean the keyboard and mess around with all of the keys. I want to thank my microphone for making a cameo throughout the video, also the little NCIX keys. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at SnowsTech. Come on, go ahead, leave a like, subscribe. That's pretty much what I want. I learned how to do this on YouTube, so maybe you could watch one of my other videos because of this. All right, take care. What am I doing? What